All right, what's going on, jabronis and I don't know, cherry Pepsi haters? Welcome back to Disco Elysium. On this episode, we rep cherry cola. This was brought to you by Dr Pepper and cream soda. Dr Pepper and cream soda, so good. that's my advertisement. Okay, in this episode, we're gonna go check on the freezer first. We're gonna do nothing but check on the freezer first. If I don't check on the freezer first, I'm gonna be mad at myself, and it's gonna be Kim's fault. All right. I have OBS up, playing off of OBS, so if my reaction time isn't like super quick, um, why play on the big TV when you can play on a small 24-inch monitor? That has a little bit of lag on it. My capture card allows for 4K pass-through, but it does not record in 4K. 1080p. I think it's good quality, but you can't play games in HDR, which is very unfortunate. And my Xbox Series X lives on this capture card, so I don't even know what HDR feels like. It might be nice. I still have my Xbox One S plugged in, and I play games on that occasionally, and that does support HDR. It's pretty sweet. Let's get back to it.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and...
Okay, well, we messed that one up. It's still melting, so we'll give it time to melt. But let's become a man of plenty. Find a starving artist and become their patron. So we're gonna go talk to Sydney We're gonna go talk to Cindy because Cindy has always got it out. She knows what she's doing. She's an artist, which you would call it. A good artist is something different, but she's an artist. She gave me some paint. I painted on a wall. We're gonna see if she's gonna throw me a bone here. I also need experience points because I need to get the stupid check signed or the stupid petition signed, and I just can't do it.
There, on that balcony, do you see it?
Cindy, yeah, that's where I'm headed.
Straight into a bull ring with no prep talk. No.
Oh my gosh.
It's your first sales negotiation. Savvy's got to give you the do's and don'ts.
Okay, here we go.
Rehearsal helps fine-tune a performance. Learn your lines so they can flow out of you, like Herk Zeitung's legendary soliloquy in Hoppla, jetzt komm ich.
All right, I'm listening.
Artistos are known to repel wealth. It bounces off their skin like rubber. The moment a reasonable business proposal enters their periphery, they go and get political. Nonsense. No one repels wealth. The businessmen just don't know how to entice them. It's true, some of them are known to turn the entire thing into a happening. What you need to do is lure them in with a strong one-liner. Get them on your side before you've even finished a sentence. Show us what you've got. Pretend you're facing the Skull Girl.
I think I got this. Ready? Let's test my voice acting. Hello, you are put it in the back now!
Holy moly. Are we being arrested here? Only tax inspectors and debt collectors speak like that. You don't want to start your business relationship with the wrong vibe.
I think I did a good job. I don't think Savvy is being honest with me. So I'm going to lean in. I'm going to say, hey, beautiful. Oh, Miles Morales just hey, let's go for a walk on the wild side.
What is this? A dating agency? Are you looking for a pretty young thing to sponsor? Never mix business and pleasure.
Shut up. What do you know? What do you know? No. It's worked for prestigious Hollywood men like,
Counterpoint. What if pleasure is your business? Gigolos make bank and get that wet. It's never too late to change careers.
I'm setting my controller down. There's no way that electrochemistry just told me that he gets that wet. I don't even know how to respond to that. I feel like I should end the game there because, like, I don't know how it gets better than that. Excuse me, could I please take a look at your art?
Boring. Yawning my jaw off here. Next.
Cindy, where's that wet? It's your lucky day. I'm in the market for some original art by Creme de la Creme.
Mamma mia, if this isn't the top seller in La Delta. Everyone knew you'd eventually get it right. It's a decent start. but you might need to change strategies down the line. Okay then, off you go. Let's see what you've got.
Cindy, wet. Cindy, give it to me. Come
Hello
on.
again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
It's your lucky day. I'm looking to acquire some original art by the creme de la creme.
What's that? The piggy's looking to get into the art market with a snappy business pitch. Watch out, or you'll be auctioned off and face the chop.
She draws a line across her throat with a thumb.
The lieutenant straightens his back, waiting to see where this is going.
He's as excited as I am.
Are we witnessing a performance, perhaps? Play along.
Let's go.
She stares at you, fearlessly, waiting for a response.
I'm not a pig. I am... Ooh. Ooh, look at this second option. I like this. All right, I'm going to pretend I'm a pig stuck in a cage. Help, let me out. I don't want to die.
Whoa! Calm it with that shit.
No,
cop.
Cindy.
I don't have any art you can buy.
No, Cindy. I'm playing the role of the pig.
The whole point of graffitio being on the street is so everyone can see it. No charge. Expression for all.
No, I want to buy it. Didn't you hear me?
There has to be a way to convince her. Everyone has a price.
I have $17.39 in real.
Forget this public art. She must have something private and esoteric. Something that tormented her until she brought it into existence.
All right, quit playing. Tell me the price. I can make you rich and successful. No, because I don't have money either. All right, don't you have anything personal? Show me your most conceptual chef d'oeuvre. D'oeuvre.
No one cares.
Oops, my bad.
I know
My
I
bad.
don't.
My bad. I accidentally pressed A too many times. Cindy said, I don't do personal if that's what you sickos are after. No navel-gazing pieces about what it means to be me. No one cares. I know I don't. So slide off, pig. You've got nothing to change my mind.
Perfect. She isn't interested. All the more reason to move on from this little side.
No, Kim, you want to find out where this is going. I'm doing this for you. It's for the public.
Your partner here gets it. Anything else I can not do for you, gentlemen?
Okay. Here we go. I need godly suggestion. And if you take a look at those stats, I have an actual art degree, Hail the Mother Wall with the snappy pitch at the beginning, 83% chance. Let's go.
Sure, she's all draped up in ironic detachment, but everyone's gotta eat.
I do have something to offer in exchange for your art. Money.
Great. Your little foray into the art world continues.
Hey. You want to go talk to the racist lorry driver? We can make a detour.
Blah, blah. I'm not for sale, piggo.
Mm-hmm.
Told you these artist types repel wealth.
Yep.
Turn it around. It's the seller who wields the power in this relationship.
Really? You're just going to let... I read the second one while I was reading the first one. Okay. Really? You're just going to let go of a chance to milk some stupid piggo rolling in cash?
Uh-oh, you're manipulating me. I do like a chance to rip off some stupid piggos. And I need a pack of cigarettes. And some paint. Okay, whatever, piggy. Time to leech off each other like the parasites we are. Let me see what I've got.
Even the lieutenant leans closer to inspect.
Told you, Kim. Come around.
Here. Happy?
Plastic looks sad and damaged, as if it's been ripped out of some bigger piece. A glitzy barnacle of colors covers its surface.
Interesting. You can immediately see multiple ways to interpret this piece. What is the experience that the artist is trying to create?
What is that
What
melody?
bodies and spaces are they seeking to explore? Remember, this is a buyer's market. You're the one who's in charge of pricing.
Got it. Okay. Well, should we mansplain it to her? Show it to me. Study it closer.
She juts out her hand, letting you examine the piece. 3 red splotches have been shot at a diagonal across the surface. Tinier spots of various colors fan out from the same point of origin.
Okay, continue.
Well Well, Piggo, what do you make of it?
She sounds almost mocking, waiting for your reaction.
There's tension in these strokes of genius. A desire to step into a dialogue with the viewer, to provoke them. A meditation on Sein und Nicht-Sein.
You're exploring the liminal space between being and unbeing. A cunning juxtaposition.
Yeah, whatever. Spaces, bodies, shit. Hit me with that lingo.
Would you describe this as one of your signature pieces?
Signature? Oh, yeah.
Ah, yeah, uh-huh.
I sneezed while holding a wet brush. Paint flecked onto the canvas.
Ooh.
And voila! You don't get more signature than that.
But it's your style, woman! An exquisite commentary on the precious serendipity of the creative process.
If you say so. I like to think that my trigeminal nerve painted it.
Cool. How much do you want for it?
67,000 real. And your head on a silver tray.
Ooh, we can make that work.
Remember, this isn't about the art or the artist. This needless purchase implies your excessive wealth. Art comes across as more tasteful than simply hanging cash on the wall.
Okay, I literally don't have that much. How about 10 real?
That it? Alright. It all helps.
Splendid. Your first physical asset.
Savvy.
But no time to stop. Money grows old unless it keeps moving. You need to find a buyer, preferably someone who will pay a high price for such an exclusive piece from a local artist.
This place isn't exactly bursting with rich people.
There must be someone around here with heavy pockets and an interest in the local art. Tell you what, have a wander around and I'll let you know if I hear any wealth.
Wait, you can hear wealth?
Yes, if you know what to
Wow.
listen for.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That's
I
what
bet.
happens
I bet.
when you've been in the game for as long as I have.
I bet.
Your senses get tuned in to more opportune frequencies.
Yeah, I'm sure of it. Okay, where's a good place to start looking?
I got some vibes from the harbor. Let's explore that area again. Who knows what we might find hidden among all those shipping containers.
Look at us. Coming to an agreement. Who'd have thought?
A breeze blows strands of hair across her forehead as she leans into the balustrade.
Anything else you want? I'm in a good mood, but it won't last long.
It was nice doing business with you, Cindy. Kids, if you want to piss off your parents, show interest in the arts. Buy real estate in an imaginary place. Oh, yes. Look at that 10. Ooh. It's a painting that Cindy sold to you. The canvas is a fragment of plastic snapped off some large object that's been coated thick with emulsion. A blitz of dotty colors shoot out from one of the corners. Find a buyer for Cindy's art. Someone inconceivably rich. Could be Joyce, could be anybody. Do we hear anybody wealthy over here? Ching-a-ling-a-ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with? Not an umbrella, I hope. I don't need one myself, you see.
No need. Tell me something.
Of course.
Look. I don't remember Joyce looking like that. I do not remember her character model looking like that. I thought it was somebody else. Maybe I'm not looking good enough. Let's go sell my bottles. Let's see if there's any more that have accumulated in these trash cans. Let's get some of that passive income that I've been desperately needing. Because now I can't afford rent for the night. But I can always take advantage of the lady that I need a signature from, you know? Maybe she's got something for me. She can let me sleep in her cot. You know what I'm saying? Nice warm bed, prepare a nice hot meal.
The dented yellow mailbox greets you with its graffito and bullet holes.
Okay. Can't drop the white envelope in it quite yet. I'm not even... Oh, boy. We're going to sell my bottles. Let's sell the bottles. And then we're going to go walk around the shipyard.
The tear machine stands in the corner.
Okay.
The tear machine stands
Excuse
in
me,
the
I have
corner.
the tear bag but no
A
tear.
sign
Can I still
says-
use the tear machine?
No. You need tear to use the tear machine.
Fuck, I forget where to get the tear from, bro. Did I buy it from you?
Is this about the question?
Dude, shut up. You don't like you or your
You see,
attitude.
sir, the packages are small, discreet, sloppily stacked, making them easier to take unnoticed.
Let's not steal a raincoat. Not a good idea. I wish I wasn't this dumb. I was like, I have a bag in my inventory. I didn't say anything because I was just walking myself through
The
it.
tear machine stands in the corner. A sign.
No. No.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says,
But I have a tear bag right here. I have to equip the bag and then pick stuff up. And I don't think I have any. I'm staying dead silent because I'm like really thinking. Like that took a lot of brain power for me to muster up that courage to figure out where the tear bag was. I was like, wait a minute, I have a tear bag. All right, this is the shipping yard, correct? You know what? Let's go talk to this crusty old fart about only getting one signature. Maybe, just maybe, that's good enough. As we try to smell the wealth. Because nobody works here on day 4. Somebody needs to get to work. These people should be lucky to have a career. Ooh,
hear that?
I don't hear anything.
The ominous hum of a preposterously affluent individual. It seems to be coming from above us.
I'm gonna look up.
See that massive container there, held up by that humongous crane? That's it. We need to get that box of treasures down. Try using that control panel over there.
Now we're using the control panel. Now it's playing a role in the game.
Hold up a minute. Why should a preposterously affluent individual be hiding themselves in a container?
Ah, no problemo, boss man. On my way to lower that crane.
Great work ethic, friend. No one should be scared to get their hands dirty on the road to brilliant success.
Exploit your workers. That's how you do it. All right, let's get over to the controls. Those are downstairs, of course. It's right where I'm not looking. Clearly.
A rusting control panel with several knobs. 2 buttons marked Marsh and Arrête are faded with use. It seems
Stop
to
and
control
go.
the large crane above. A container is attached to its hook block.
Okay.
Marsh. On. Arrête. Off.
Marsh.
With a loud grind, the crane shifts overhead, moving a massive metal container through the air.
That was peaceful. Why don't you just fall off the side? Ah. Nice.
And with a surprisingly quiet thunk, the crane places the container down. The harbor sleeps as the strike rages in the distance. The crane can rest again, now that its purpose has been fulfilled.
Understood. Let's get back to the panel.
The rusty control panel grows warm.
I can't see how that was worth the records, except for seeing the crane in action, which I admit was satisfying.
What if I press Marsh again?
No screech of metal when you push the button this time. Only silence as the crane remains in its state of dormancy.
Press Arrête.
The crane does not.
Okay, it's done. Let's see what's in this container.
Before you stands a cargo container, just one of many in the yard.
Lieutenant, I think there's something special about this container.
Is this like your thing with that wall again?
No, it's totally different. I don't want to paint it. I'm just drawn to it.
There are a million containers here. Why are you fixating on this one?
Mark my words, there's something rich buzzing away inside.
I don't hear anything.
That's because you're not tuned in. Perks of being a hustler, you'll see. I'll be rolling in money soon.
No reply.
Okay, open it.
You attempt to turn the handle, to no avail. The doors seem to be mechanically locked.
Okay.
To your left, the lieutenant considers your actions with some puzzlement.
Hey, whoa. Impossible rhetoric. It's impossible, but I got an 83% chance. So, +1 for erratic, +1 been in the world for 2 days, +1 for been in the world for this many days. And +5, savvy's here. I've got savvy on my side. Kim, I'm going to persuade the door to open with an 83% chance. I'm going to pull a oh, I can't save my game. Nothing more to do here for now. I'm pulling a mulligan. I want this door open because I really want to convince it to be open, and there's no way that I'm getting a god lead like this for the rest of the game. So I'm going to create a save game. You're going to see that I'm obviously definitely not playing this game on the 24th of February. Shut up. And, we're going to save over this autosave right here. We're going to load the game if it doesn't work. I said I wouldn't reload saves, but I want to see this
You're
work.
back before the cargo container. Its drawer has not lessened.
As I cut them off. I actually don't know if you can reload saves and get a different result. I don't know if it's predetermined or if it's RNG upon clicking, but we're going to find out. 83% chance. Let's go.
Step aside, rank and file. Savi's at the top of the VIP list.
Bet he is.
That's right. Out of the way. Whoa. Watch it. How did he get in front? Little slime ball. Thank you, thank you. Now, are you ready? It's time to make our entrance.
There's no way you're going to put a godly skill check in front of me and it doesn't work. Hi, it's Savvy here. Savvy with 2 V's. I'm on the list. The guest list.
At first, your knock rings hollow on the door. And then, just like that, you hear a click, then a rattle. Some mechanism
Boom.
unlocks itself inside.
Boom. Mic drop. Thank you for joining me. That's the end of Disco. Doesn't get any better than that. Does not get any better than that. I don't know. We'll turn up the weather volume to celebrate. You're welcome. What the fuck are you?
You can't be serious.
Kim, trust the process. Kim needs to have a little bit more faith in me. Whoa, light refracting, bending. Whoa, this is trippy. Yo, dog. Oh, you're a person. Hello.
Stands at the far end of the shipping container. It's hard to say anything more about him. You cannot make out any of his details, but you do feel the overwhelming presence of capital. The feeling causes all the hairs on your body to stand at attention, like soldiers preparing for review.
I'm gonna squint.
Something's amiss. The light beams bend around his face and scatter in 1,000 directions. It seems the laws of physics do not apply here.
Freezer.
They are suspended, distorted, and echo.
Okay, let's continue.
Trying to visualize the physics at play is liable to give you an aneurysm. Don't think about it too hard.
I'm thinking.
In the general stillness, only your tongue moves, flickering as you utter.
Hello.
Welcome. Savvy, was it? Make yourself at home. Sorry, I'm not better able to receive you. I wasn't expecting visitors today.
Joyce has to explain for this. She did not set me up for this.
You can't hear him exactly, yet you're able to understand every word he says.
Exactly.
It is very strange. An overwhelming hum covers everything. Voice doesn't escape from him.
Now, what can I do for you, gentlemen?
Okay. What you can see of his body appears composed in a sharp summer suit and yacht shoes. Who are you? Like, first and foremost, who the friggity frack are you?
Who am I? Oh, I haven't been asked that question for such a long time. I don't meet a lot of people outside my circle these days. Anyhow, my name is Roustame Diodore, investor, license holder, and extremely high net worth individual.
Holy...
And your name is Sabi, right?
Hold on, let me pause this real quick. Hold up. Look at how much real I have. The light is bending so much it's the illusion of me having more money than I really do. I am fucking rich, bitch. That is insane. Look, ooh, man. Oh.
We've hit the big time. This is the man who's going to make you rich. Always rely on your friendly neighborhood swindler.
So they call me Jay Swindler.
Mr. Diodore, I think there's been some confusion. His name is, in fact, not Savvy. Let's start over. I am Lieutenant Kim Kisuragi of the RCM, and this is my partner...
Harrier Dubois.
Pleasure to meet you, Harrier Dubois. I must admit, the name suits you very well.
Who are you?
Who am I? Oh, I haven't been asked that question for such a long time. I don't meet a lot of people outside my circle these days. Anyhow, my name is Roustame Diodore, investor, license holder, and extremely high net worth individual. And your name is Sabi, right?
Yeah.
We've hit the big time. This is the man who's going to make you rich. Always rely on your friendly neighborhood swindler.
Mr. Diodore, I think there's been some...
Pleasure to meet you, Harrier
I like
Dubois. Must
that I
admit,
asked that
the
twice.
name suits you very well.
I wanted to know. Okay, I'm sorry. How did you become so rich? I was so shocked by the money that I just completely glossed his name.
Oh, Lord, not this again.
What's the matter, Kim?
Oh, nothing. It's just that we've got this murder to solve, and yet you go around asking everyone about money. And every time I ask, are you sure this is related to the case, you say, sure, Kim, I think it is. And yet, it never seems to get us any closer to solving the case.
Yeah, I want money.
It's quite alright. I'm used to the question by now. To be blunt, I inherited my fortune from my grandmother, who herself was an extremely high net worth individual back in Graz. All I did was take her fortune and invest it prudently. Believe it or not, it takes more than a bit of skill not to blow a vast fortune on saving goals, bad choices, and unsupervised state policy.
Fair.
And blow.
And blow, thank you. What's it like being an extremely high net worth individual?
I gotta tell you, at first, being rich is a lot of work. You've got to work hard because everything's so darn expensive. You know, prices increase exponentially at this income level. But then, once you've reached my position, it's nearly impossible for me not to make money. My assets are so diversified that I'm bound to come out ahead no matter what. Some of my lower net worth friends say to me, but doesn't that take all the fun out of it? And I tell them,
Don't you
"Not really."
don't you think you should use your great wealth for the glory of of your fatherland?
Which one? Revachol, where I nominally reside, or Gra, where my father immigrated from, or Ildekashepro, where I've registered my shell companies.
For Almighty Revachol, of course.
Listen, Mr. Dubois, if capital and nationalism went hand in hand, There'd be no need to ask the question.
Okay, okay.
Spades are akin to boulders in a river, slowing the free flow of ideas. Given enough time, the water will wear those boulders down.
I'm just gonna say nothing. Let him talk.
Capital. Makes one speechless, does it not?
Hmm.
Lands like the sun that rises from beyond the horizon after a gloomy winter.
Hey, hey, all this talk about money has made you lose the thread. What is going on with the light in this place? That's what you need to ask him about.
Okay. There's something strange about you.
What do you mean?
Well, I don't know how to put out. I don't know how to put it. You somehow look a little different.
Are you talking about my chin?
No, I mean, I can't even see you. It's as if something is happening to the light.
Oh, that's what you mean. Yes, I've heard of this effect, though I've never witnessed it myself, of course. It has something to do with our Weiss-Wiesemann coefficient.
The Weiss-Wiesemann coefficient is a ratio designed to reflect the difference in net worth between individuals. When the coefficient is close to 1, or 100%, it means one person possesses all the net worth. Among that group of individuals, it's been observed that when the Weiss-Wiesemann coefficient reaches about 0.96 or so, the laws of physics begin to bend around the high net worth individual.
So you're telling me that you were so rich that light literally bends around your face?
Among other things. But calm down. I am but a lowly single-digit billionaire.
I'm calm.
That's good.
Kim, are you seeing this weird stuff?
I see nothing of the sort. To be frank, all I see is a gentleman who's unusually well dressed for Martinez, in a cargo container, which I admit is odd.
Yes, I imagine that does look strange to you. My container.
What are you doing in this container?
Traveling. This is a great way to get around. It's fun, it's safe, and it gives me lots of time to think. By the way, let me now ask you a question. Where are we exactly?
In the very, very early days of colonizing this archipelago, the kingdom of Sirens, a precursor of a modern Sur-le-Clay, used to own the city of Revachol, an obscure detail in the bigger picture, but still worth dropping.
Sure, we're in Revachol, formerly a colony of the Kingdom of Cyriznisnis.
Ah, a fellow history buff. I myself am currently reading up on Franco-Nigerian era trains. Very interesting stuff. It's a shame I can't get out and explore myself. One of the downsides of being an extremely high net worth individual is that mobs of low net worth individuals are constantly banding together to ask for money.
Wait, why don't you help them? You've got so much money. It can't make a difference to you.
There simply aren't enough hours a day to hand out all the handouts. It's like feeding seagulls. There are always more, and they never seem to do anything interesting with it, except more seagulls. Spending money is a matter of desire. I'm sure you agree. I don't have the desire for spending it like that.
Okay. So you travel from place to place via shipping container.
Smart, no? It also provides a means to hide from all the targeted advertising we extremely high net worth individuals are constantly subjected to.
That's a great point.
Luxury yachts,
Oh,
high-tech
sorry.
radio systems,
Bourgeois.
bulletproof outerwear, and so on. It just gets a bit middle class after a while. A bit bourgeois.
Bourgeois. Ah, so you're saying being rich isn't worth the hassle. Those things all sound pretty nice. That's what I'm thinking.
Don't get me wrong. They are nice things, but once you achieve a certain level of wealth, your time and mental space become much more important than material goods.
He speaks from the heart. He has very different problems compared to low net worth individuals such as yourself. For example, no problems at all.
Good. Now that we've sorted that out, let me ask you something else.
Go right ahead.
Have you considered breaking into the local art market?
There it is. I knew it as soon as you did the Milton 32-8 note. A fellow entrepreneur. The art market, you say? Sure, hit me with it. As they say, I'm keen to hear what you have in mind.
I've recently discovered a local painter with enormous potential, and I'm going to show him Cindy's chef d'oeuvre.
A painter? I'm always looking to expand into new asset classes. Who's the artist?
Cindy the Skull.
Ah, and the name of the piece?
Keith.
There's no sign of a reaction for a good 3 seconds. Then,
Keith? Just Keith.
what were you thinking? Keith? You're not starting a boy band here. You're naming a future masterpiece.
Keith! Get on board. I'm not the artist. Artist decided. Keith.
Keith.
Even the lieutenant looks tense, waiting to see where this is going.
Keith. I like it.
See?
One of my nephews is named Keith. We haven't spoken in years, since I declined to pay for his most recent trip to rehab.
Brat.
Perhaps this will help patch things up between us. Before I invest, I need to know more about the work. How do I know this asset is going to appreciate with time?
Time to bullshit. Let's go.
This is the only question that matters. Fails to come up with an interesting hook, and he's out. The comfortably wealthy want their views challenged when making a purchase. Don't hold back.
The comfortably wealthy want their views challenged when making a purchase. Don't hold back. Value is something you should discover for yourself. What do you see?
I see. I'll be honest. All I see are splutters that lack any true intention.
Why are you letting this opportunity slip away? Give him a story, an experience. Make him want to run away with this painting and marry it in secret.
Please, if there's something I'm missing, I'd love to know what it is.
The artist was struggling, really struggling.
That's what I wanted to ask you about. Tell me, what's their story? Did they suffer?
Her socioeconomic conditions were meager, but her spirit remained strong.
Oh, well, I'm sure her work represents some very interesting internal struggle. Probably with mental illness. Yes, that sounds right. In any case, is there anything else you can tell me about this piece?
It's gonna make me say the other one. You're actually the first person to see this painting after the artist.
You mean even you haven't looked at it?
What he wants to know is how exclusive it is. The more untouched it is, the better.
I haven't so much as squinted at it. It's the exclusivity that gives it value.
I see. So by artificially constraining supply, you're also stimulating demand. I have to say, it's a brilliant strategy.
It's the best strategy, Mr. Moneybags.
Wow, he worked it out all by himself. Such a clever boy. But is he gonna pay up?
Well, I think that settles it. You found the buyer, my friend. A pleasure transacting with you.
I'm thinking. I'm just thinking very quietly. Let's continue.
However, there are a few complications. I don't have the cash on me right now to pay for art of this caliber. What I can instead offer are shares in Mauer Koschlei Mercury Group.
Shares. That's even better. You can do a lot with them if you play your cards right.
What is Mauer Koschlei Mercury Group? I didn't hear that second word.
It's a Gotwaldian Ilmaran company that specializes in extracting mercury. It's seen massive growth lately due to the discovery of the Rotvark mercury. Have you heard about it? I At the moment, it's trading at more than 1.5 times the price of gold. That's because it's an essential component in the next generation of radio computers. Rave's using it in their next model. I can't wait for mine to turn up. My predictions say its improved speed and azimuthal range should increase my trade efficiency by whopping 46%.
Dang. Okay.
Order one if you don't want to be left behind.
He's right. The combination of Ream's solid engineering and the new Rudfog mercury valve.
I bought these shares many years ago for a steal. As predicted, Mauer Koshway Mercury's operating profit has increased year on year, and there is no signs of it slowing down. People always need mercury.
It's in retrograde.
You could get yourself a considerable profit if you need some immediate liquidity. But if you don't mind waiting, I expect the value of these shares to double within the next 5 years.
Seems like a clever investment. Definitely worth thinking about if you care about your future.
Okay. I like the sound of that.
Yes, but chances are you can't use them to buy anything right now. No cigarettes, no alcohol, no funky little colorful pills.
It's not what I'm worried about. I'm worried. We were thinking about getting rich, and this is a get rich quick scheme. 10 real into a bunch of shares. I like that. We have a deal.
Splendid.
You hear the sound of expensive fabrics brushing against each other. When it stops, a roll of paper emerges from the radiance. What's that?
This is a stock certificate. Well, a photocopy of one. Nevertheless, it's solid proof that you own shares in Malware Koshway Mercury Group.
Okay, thank you.
The light around the individual in front of you changes somehow as you take the scroll. You can't figure out what's different. You just know that it is. The Weiss Wiesmann coefficient for you and this individual has now dropped to 0.9989. Repeating.
I feel like at the bottom right, my net worth went up.
That concludes our part of the transaction. Once you've turned over the asset, my people will get the legal ball rolling. Another deal complete. Welcome to the big leagues. If you haven't already, I would advise you to consider hiring a personal brand strategist.
What does a personal brand strategist do?
What don't they do? They practically do everything, from spotting good investments and analyzing design trends to booking a lunchtime table on the prestigious Landrosee.
Could you hook me up with one?
Unfortunately not. I only know the ones who work with multi-millionaires and beyond. But take a look around, and I'm sure you'll find one. Personal brand strategists are attracted to money like sharks to blood. You'll find having net worth opens many new doors for you.
Personal brand strategist, huh? Not the kind of person you're likely to find around here. We'll have to ask anyone who seems like they might understand marketing or reputation management. Someone who dreams big.
No one comes to mind.
We'll stumble upon someone. Someone with the right amount of can-do attitude. I'll let you know when we do. Just keep your eyes open.
You got me this far, Savvy.
Oh, and we should see what this net worth can do. Might score a discount, or better yet, get you some free goods. That's the kind of thing that really makes you feel like a hotshot. Ask the local merchants about it if you get the chance.
I don't have money, but I have net worth.
So, what's next on the agenda?
We should get back to our investigation. Thanks for your time.
Why go so soon? I feel we've so much more to talk about. Ah, well, until next time.
It's clear you like the hard stuff, Brota.
What is my lower intestine going on about?
Lower intestine. The term is metabolic and circulatory system.
Okay, but what's the hard stuff?
Fascism, Brota.
What is fascism, though?
Many things, but it's mostly about trusting your gut. Who does your gut tell you is the source of Revachot's problem?
I thought you were my circulatory system.
Quit stalling, Bruta.
Financiers.
Yes, them, but also women.
No. I feel like I'm about to say something that I shouldn't.
Women, men of war. You don't like them. They're insane. Their idiocy needs to be scrubbed off this world with rubbing alcohol. Woo men need to go back to the fucking kitchen. That's what fascism boils down to. The rest is also important. But the main thing is that woo men need to know their place.
Am I having some kind of a stomach seizure?
Stomach truth. You're having a stomach truth.
Okay, stomach. I made up my mind about fascism.
You're going to keep your views, right? Keep your views, Brota.
I want to see where this takes me. I will keep my views for the glory of the Revacholian nation.
For the nation, smart. Best not to mention the woo men too often. That's why you're the head and I am the stomach.
No, fascism is about industry and politics and nationhood, not women. I'm absolutely okay with women.
Of course you are, Bruta. Of course.
A wink-shaped growl sounds from your ass. Nice. I'm gonna pat my stomach and finish the thought. This guy is literally bending light. And Kim doesn't care. Kim doesn't have a care in the world. Don't you, Kim? Let's see. Photocopy stock certificate. A photocopy of an official certificate that proves the holder owns public shares in Maurer Mercury Group. You don't know how valuable a photocopy of a stock certificate really is, now that you think of it. Get yourself a personal brand strategist. And then, something about a woman. I said mansplain, and then, the game heard me. Okay. I think that's it. We're getting a brand strategist. So tune in next time when I get a brand strategist and I get my act together. I'm rich now with my massive net worth. I still have 7 real though. I don't know. Until the next time. Drink Dr. Pepper. I didn't end the video. It just went to save. Poor me.